Here's the news on tourism affair. Camp Africa, a tourism product of Otumba Wanle Akinboboye, will be a major feature at the upcoming Ipada Carnival, which will take place in November and December 2024 and 2025 at La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort in Lagos. According to tourism icon Otumba Olawale Akinboboye, Camp Africa is our effort to train our children in a lifestyle and a fun manner about African cultures through participation in a Camp Africa camp. During the various camps, which happens on a daily basis in our different eco-tourism environments, the children can connect with nature, local African animals like goats, sheep, chicken, soft animals, and they will also be taught African dressing, African food preparation, African history, African dances, basket making, bead making, different types of African percussions, tie and dye, basket weaving, craft making, African languages, storytelling. Amidst of all this, there will be different recreational lifestyle activities like swimming, water aerobics, beach football, volleyball, aim the bucket, and so on. All this will take place in different locations in Africa and in the Caribbean. The camps are located at La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort, Ipejuleki, Lagos, La Campagne Tropicana Forest Hills and Cave Resort, Ondo, La Campagne Mountain and River Resort, Potonkafi, La Campagne Tropicana Hot Spring Resort, Ethiopia, Destination Kwida, Destination Akosombo, Destination Grand Bassam, Destination Gore Island, Destination Al Najashi, and in the Caribbean. Available are a day camp, 2 days camp, 1 week camp, and 2 weeks of camp. Camp Africa is also set to partner tourism organizations who could be interested in franchise. We are also going to partner youth tourism entrepreneurs that are interested in going to schools and clubs to enroll students to participate in Camp Africa. We are making our infrastructures at different locations in Africa and in the Caribbean available for these youth tourism entrepreneurs to use for Camp Africa on a commission basis. La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort wins Best Resort in Nigeria Award 2024. Foremost resort in Africa, La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort has won the Best Resort in Nigeria Award 2024 at the just held Hotel Managers Conference and Awards in Lagos. The beach resort stood out in terms of its capacity building, professionalism, competence, and availability of space and opportunity for good networking. La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort has always been in the forefront of innovation, consistency, and dedication to hospitality business. The luxury holiday resort, which has been in hospitality business for the past 40 years, has not for one day closed its doors to customers. Instead, it has kept its customer base waxing stronger and stronger each year. As such, the announcement of yet another big win as the Best Resort in Nigeria 2024 is not so surprising, but another confirmation of the boldness, which must be celebrated as the award comes from an authentic statement. The Hotel Managers Conference and Awards is a highly recognized platform which has been envisioned for hotel managers in Africa for skills upgrade, networking, and hotel job opportunities. Hotel Managers Conference and Award recognize the prime importance of the role staff play in giving hotels their standard in Africa and globally. Hence, the Hotel Managers Conference gives opportunities for upgrade of the total hotel business operation in Nigeria and Africa to match what is obtainable in other hotels internationally. And finally, on today's news, another Ipada tree planting ceremony took place few days ago when tourism icon and founder of Ipada and Ipada Carnival Initiatives, Otumba Olawanle Akinboboye, hosted two major personalities in the tourism industry at La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort. The venue of Ipada Carnival celebration scheduled for later this year, November to December. The two prominent tourism figures, Mr. Nkeruwem Onon, the president of the Federation of Tourism Association of Nigeria, and Chief Abiodun Odusanwo, the president of Institute for Tourism Professionals of Nigeria, were at the resort for Ipada tree planting ceremony. According to the tourism icon Otumba Olawanle Akinboboye, this epoch-making event is significant because firstly, when a returnee from diaspora arrives home to Africa, to Nigeria, to La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort, he plants a tree for shelter for today and tomorrow's people, a significant sign of contribution to the development of our father and motherland. He pointed out that Chief Abiodun Odusanwo is an Ipada returnee. After a sojourn abroad, he returned to contribute to the development of this great nation. Today, he has led and inspired so many people in the tourism industry, and we are proud of him. That is one of the reasons that we call on our brothers in the diaspora to return, Ipada, to be a part of the continuous development of Africa. Mr. Nkeruwem Onon, the man who is in charge of all tourism associations in the country, is not a returnee, but he came to plant a tree to show that this ceremony is not only for returnees, but also for those who in their capacities beckon on our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to return to their motherland. As the two tourism personalities planted each their Ipada trees at the beautiful entrance to the luxury resort, they said prayers for the safety of the returnees who will be coming for the Ipada Carnival celebration this year, November-December, and for those who in future will sit under the trees and enjoy the coolness. That has been the news for today. We now bring you clips from the tree planting ceremony.
The privilege part of this book-making event, planting this tree, first of all, to build maladies of deforestation in Africa. What this means is making way for proper ecosystem where we thrive, where culture will thrive, where Africa, when they return through the Ipada Carnival, we will meet a greener environment, and for the best of it, sustainable tourism will be promoted by this. It is my privilege to be part of it. And I use this medium to invite the whole world to Igbada Carnival this year. We know that we have 1.5 billion Africans who live in Africa. But we also know another 1.5 billion live outside Africa. I'd like to invite them and welcome them back to Africa. Thank you for the privilege to be part of this. Thank you.
It is very great pleasure. The pleasure to actually be part of this generational activities. Because the man that planted a tree, that he may not enjoy the fruit of it, has to wait for the proper place. We are all enjoying the trades done by those that came before us. I was born a free citizen. Some people fought for the independence of Africa. Years ago, 10 years ago, we are called colonists, but now we are free. By doing this, we are starting to street for the next generation. Very happy to do this part of it. All of us here, we should see beyond just planting trees. It's as if we are doing something that we will not benefit from, but benefit from others. That's what this is going to I'm concerned. All of us here, try and do something. Let's put up today. October, I congratulate you for being the lead of initiative. May what you do bring more benefits to you and all your Jesus' name. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Igbada Carnival 2024, home to the prestigious Nefertiti Queen of Africa Beauty Pageant, a celebration of beauty, grace, and the remarkable accomplishments of women of African ancestry. The winner of the Nefertiti Queen of Africa Beauty Pageant will be going home with 1 acre of land in any African nation of her choice, equity holdings in various African companies, a cash prize of $25,000, endorsement deals, modeling opportunities, hosting in luxurious resorts worldwide, a year's supply of clothes, shoes, makeup, and styling, opportunities to meet different African presidents, ambassadorship at large for Africa, business opportunities in organizations throughout the continent. Eligibility: contestants must be among the top 5 winners in any local or international beauty pageant. Contestants must be African or of African ancestry. Contestants must be between the ages of 18 and 40, must not be married, a mother, or pregnant. Contestants must be in excellent physical and mental health. Contestants must possess good character and have no criminal record. Contestants must be at least a high school graduate with excellent communication skills. Contestants must be familiar with the vision and purpose of the Nefertiti Queen of Africa Beauty Pageant. To apply, send an email with evidence of your participation in any international beauty pageant, along with a full profile and 2 photographs. Wait for confirmation of eligibility. Upon confirmation, a registration form will be sent to you. Fill out the form, attach a photo and details of the beauty pageant you participated in, and submit. Step into the spotlight and join us at Igbada Carnival 2024. Embrace the opportunity to become the next Nefertiti Queen of Africa. Apply now and let your journey begin.
my dear. Please have your seat. Have your seat. Remy.
Now what for you?
Say yes, how market, how business.
Okay, but no check, you know we check.
No, vex, don't be my fault.
We did this estate together like
My
this.
dear, forget the estate.
Mommy, I've been waiting for you since now. Dad will soon be back. What would you love to eat?
For dinner. Thank you, my darling. I've been craving for vegetable soup. So you're going to prepare me a good and delicious vegetable soup. And last night your father talked about the white soup. So you're going to prepare white soup for your father.
Mommy, I don't feel like eating all those soup. Mommy, I'm craving for a rich egusi soup.
You? On top my palm oil. Anyway, suit yourself. Now you get kitchen. Now make sure my vegetable, mede must be inside. All your animal in the forest must be inside. Make go slow there, you understand? And you know your father now.
I don't talk too much now, you couldn't know.
My dear, take over the kitchen.
Mommy, ẹ má worry. Má sí ọbẹ̀ yẹn. Ó máa dùn. Tẹ́ bá taste ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ máa gé kàyín mọ́. Mommy, don't go. Wait for my delicious meal. Mommy, ẹ má lọ.
I'm sitting already.
Going to make a delicious African food for you. Mommy, ẹ má lọ.
I'm sitting already.
Yes, my dear.
Now speaking Yoruba very well.
My dear. Hey! Thanks to Camp Africa.
Bella.
My dear, ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Immediately I heard about Camp Africa. ASAP, I enrolled her there. Camp Africa taught her so many things. You see this what I'm putting on this Adire? She's the one that did it all.
Yes.
All thanks to Camp Africa. You see this bead? As much as maybe I go Colombia from her hand, but she knows this go turn out for me, sir. Now I'm talking of Camp Africa, oh my dear. Hey,
Yo, Smally.
you see Camp Africa? Hey, you see this painting? It's in my house.
I'm seeing everything.
Yes.
You see that just they glow. Coconut oil.
No wonder.
You see this was so sweet. I was wondering that how come? My dear, this Camp Africa.
Yeah, you glow.
My dear, you see the storytelling where shopkeepers. We all they tell pikin. Story made them sleep.
Yes.
That's what she called the story last night. Mommy, I want to tell you storytelling. Before she talked 2 lines, I don't sleep.
Mommy, it's not only that one.
Okay.
You see in Camp Africa, they taught us how to cook African delicacy.
Really?
Mommy, I even cook 5 meals.
You.
Yes, Mommy, they even taught us how to dance bata
I can
dance.
see that.
Mommy, they even taught us how to weave baskets. See, Mommy, don't go. Wait.
Okay.
Mommy, I'm coming. Mommy, I'm coming.
Miss Camp Africa.
Yo, Smally.
My dear.
Already, but we go try now.
What can I do again now?
No, let me. We did this estate together.
You don't go vex for
I
me.
see all these things.
But your children still there USA now.
Even at that, Uncle.
You want the boss there?
Not be like that. Once they come back, I will just drop them off.
It's never
Because
too
I'm-
late.
It's not too late. Let me go home. In fact, let me go. My head is even boosting already. Already, just let me check you. Let me go home.
You make I wait first.
Make I go
now.
think, I beg.
Wait first,
I
make I
need
put
think.
you don't dey vex.
No, for we are the best.
You don't dey vex.
Go see later.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà.
Embrace the call of the motherland with Igbada Carnival, uniting Africans and lovers of Africa worldwide to reconnect and celebrate the continent. From November 29th to December 8th, 2024, dive into the vibrant festivities at the breathtaking La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort in Lagos, Nigeria. Experience the ultimate celebration at a 65-acre beach paradise featuring a global carnival right on the beachfront. Savor a mile-long feast of African delicacies and marvel at the finest fashion and style from 54 African nations, accompanied by soul-stirring spoken word performances. Engage in thought-provoking discussions on Africa's wealth and potential at our symposium, and witness the prestigious O'Shea Awards, honoring an exceptional African in the diaspora with 21 chieftaincy titles from esteemed African kings. Feel the rhythm of the Africa International Music Festival, showcasing artists from every African country. Come and be captivated by the crowning of the Nefertiti Queen of Africa, a pageant celebrating unparalleled beauty and grace of the African woman. Unlock unique business opportunities and forge connections with fellow Africans in a stunning African-themed setting. Igbada Carnival is a powerful celebration of African Renaissance, offering endless possibilities for unity and progress. Proudly supported by the Nigerian Federal Ministry of Tourism, the Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, and the Ekiti State Government. Do not miss this extraordinary celebration of African culture and unity. For more information, visit our website at www.igbadacarnival.com. Igbada Carnival. Together for Africa.
Welcome back. On this segment of the show, we'll be talking to a returnee from America, the former Vice President of the Bank of America, who will be sharing with us her sojourn in America and her passion for the Igbada movement. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Africa, Nigeria, Igbada. Please, your name and which background?
So my name is Professor Remi Duyile, a Nigerian American, someone who has been gone from the continent for a while. And because of situations like this, events like this, we are reminded of the importance of our coming back, returning. And I'm excited to be here. And of course, I've been in America for 4 decades and have done Africa proud, done Nigeria proud, and thankful that we have an opportunity, a clarion call to come and be part of a movement that is truly moving in Nigeria, of course, on the continent, and with the leadership of our able mentor, leader, the builder, Dr. Otumba Wanzi-Akinboboye.
We had that we worked Bank of America sometime.
Yes, so my career started with Bank of America. Went to the United States in quest of education. Thought we would finish and come back home. And still there ever after, but still doing great work. So I did have the privilege of working with Bank of America for 17 years. I graduated with an MBA and started as a teller just to get my foot into the door. So while I was in school, didn't really have work experience. Thought I would graduate and come back to Nigeria then. And then was in the 80s, 86 to be precise. But started as a teller, knew that once I got my foot into the door, that the talent, the gift that I have would show. And as the Lord will have it, within a few months, they realized that I was beyond the teller material, able to do things that were beyond a teller scope. A teller, for those who are listening, just a cashier in the bank. It didn't matter. I knew once I got my foot into the door and rose as a vice president within the bank. And I've done so many great things. And the first African born to even have that position. And we're talking of before they had the DEI and all that. It was purely merit. And that is what we carry as Africans. That power of resilience and that power of being able to do our best wherever we are stands us out and, of course, makes us shine all across the world.
Okay, Igbada, coming back to Africa this moment, the year of Igbada Carnival, what's the feeling like for you?
The feelings of Igbada and its timing is so perfect. For those of us who have been gone for so many decades, still doing stuff there, you get to a point, you want to give back, you want to pay forward. Where best can you do it than your home, your origin, where everything you try to do is going to affect a life. Mentorship is needed. Stewardship is needed. So many things are needed. So the timing for Igbada, if you ask me, is brilliant. And the platform and the process that Igbada planning has taken is phenomenal. It wasn't just something that somebody woke up and said, oh, we're going to do this tomorrow. It's been we had our 80th meeting. Every single week there has been a meeting. And this meeting has sprung into so many other people who maybe started being on the fence, But then when they saw the continuity, they knew that this was a movement that was moving. So I'm just saying that we're thankful, especially for those of us in the diaspora. We're very thankful that there's a platform where we can truly examine and align and be able to do the great work that is needed on the continent. For the continent to move, we, the daughters and sons of the continent, have to move. And Ikpada is a call for people to move and be part of this movement.
Okay, madam. You have seen the venue. What can you say about it?
Of course, I'm not a visitor to La Campagne Tropicana Beach Resort. I've visited a few of the resorts, and there's something phenomenal about it when you have an authentic resort that is intentional about bringing that Africanism, bringing that togetherness. When you're walking, nobody knows where you're from, who you are. Just that warmth, the food, oh my God, the food, the hospitality, and just the continual enhancement of the resort. I marvel every time I come here. I was just here in December briefly. I came now, everything looks like so many other things have happened. So there's that intentional effort to make sure that that origin of why this place was created, we never lose sight of it. Not to even talk about the many other branches. And I have to really blush on this one, the one in my hometown in Ondo. That was my first visit. And I was wondering, how did we find this location? Because I was born in Ondo. I lived there for a few years before I went to the United States. And just seeing the many settings that are there, it's just phenomenal. And again, I keep bringing Dr. Akipaboye into the picture. When you have a visionary that is self-driven, of course, we give God the glory, but they're self-driven and willing to do all that it takes to ensure that people see the power they carry, because he exhibits his, and by exhibiting his, he gives others permission to know that people don't have to approve of what you're going to do, but if you have a passion and you work at it, you can bless it. And that's what I've seen. And when I see the Ondo La Campagne Resort, it's so needed. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Ondo. We have grandchildren, children who come on holidays. How can you be in Ondo and then your grandchildren who come from abroad have to come to Lagos too? So does that mean you have to migrate yourself to Lagos the whole time? So when you see La Campagne Tropicana in Ondo City, that's what comes to mind. I'm like, wow, we can really have our own party. We can have our own recreation. And I was told it's just the beginning, that they haven't even scratched the surface. I'm like, okay. The next time I come, I know I'm going to see something magnanimous. So very excited to see what's happening in the many other states that this represents, and many other countries. So I'm excited to be part of this movement, to be honest.
Okay, madam. Any message for those in the diaspora planning to come for this carnival, Father Carnival?
First, I would like to invite all diasporans, wherever you are, make it a date to this carnival. It's not just an event that happens once. The network of people that you are going to meet, the preparation that's ongoing now. I'm visiting, inspecting, and getting excited about what's yet to come. So I would say to you, please plan your trip. Come, especially during the December, but every day there's an Ikpada happening on this resort. So be ready. It's not just another carnival. It has a business orientation. It has a recreational orientation and a networking orientation. So when you're coming to just have a one-stop. Bring your family, bring your friends. Know that this is the connection and the reconnection you need to be able to align with the right people who can help you to pivot into Africa, wherever your choice of country is. And that's what's unique about this. It's not just a Nigerian thing. It's not just a Ghanaian thing. It's something that's continental. So come on board. Let's know what you're looking for. Have fun. Just marry, meet people, and let's build this great continent together. If the continent is meant to change for the best, It's going to take you and I, those of you listening to me now and later, all of us have something to give. See what I'm always told. What can you do for your country, not what your country can do for you? Come with that mentality, come have fun, and be there. I'll just say, come on and have fun, and it will be a great experience.
Okay, madam, you planted a tree today. What's the significance?
Wow, that tree planting, first of all, was a very honorable experience. When you're first in line of many more great people coming behind you, that's very special. It was so real when I realized, oh, wait a minute, we're starting something historical. And guess what? Yours truly is one of those. I'm like, wow, this is very special. And it reminds us of the work, WORK, that's ahead of us. Because all of this movement can only work if we all step into our calling, to our gifting, and begin to move one stone at a time. So that planting of the tree kind of reminded me personally that we've got work to do. And it's not just work that will be in our lifetime, because the builder kept on emphasizing the tree planting that will be that will happen way after we're gone. People will be sitting under that tree maybe after we've gone beyond. That just was real. Like, this is something so big that's going to be bigger than us who are present now. And that got me excited, because I'm always interested in legendary projects, legendary initiatives, because I know to whom much is given, much is required. So I was so thankful that this tree planting initiative came about, and I physically came to witness it. So I can share this with my children and grandchildren in the making and all that good stuff.
Okay, finally, madam, could you say something about Motherland Beckons, the Father Carnival, and then the Visionaire, October, Lawani?
Wow, I can do that all day long, but you've given me such a short few minutes, but I promise I'll try to speak fresh. There's no script or anything. For me, before I mention all those entities, I have to mention the visionary, the person who has been at the helm of affairs since 1984, when he migrated here, when here was not here, it was just woods and bushes and all that. But to see the transformation of one man, and of course many of the people who are maybe helping him behind the scene, coming up with creative ways to see how housing are put together, how service is put together, how teams are built, helping the local government, the local area people to engage. That is a visionary. Building, not saying that, oh, I'm going to build and let the haves come and the not haves be away. Everybody sees where they fit. And I know that those who have had the privilege of working with him, most stay here for a long time. I've seen some people over 10, 15, 20 years, and they're still here. So we know something is working. And what I'm so excited about with the visionary and the whole compartment of initiatives, whether be it Motherland Beckons, Corporate Guards, ICPADA Carnival, it's not just about him. It's about collaborative efforts to let people see, okay, here is a vision. It's like having an elephant in the room. How do you begin to eat out of that? He breaks it down. So if this is an area you fit in, you're there. He's consistent with what he does because he's been in the diaspora. I'm not saying those who haven't been in the diaspora don't have initiatives, but there's a painstaking way that when you've lived in the diaspora and you're birthing an idea, an initiative, you think through the process of what will make it conducive for somebody who is not a regular resident of this country. And I think that's what I've seen him do consistently, whether be it in Ondo State, in the Abuja area, wherever. That has always been the case. And the Motherland beckons, just like it sounds. We're beckoning and saying, come on home. And home is for everybody. That's another unique thing. Home is not just for whether you're African, you're black and green. No. If you're lovers of Africa, you're Caucasian, you are so welcome. Because together we can build and change the narratives. And you can come. I mean, who wouldn't want to come here? Look at where I am now. It's so peaceful, right? You can see behind me. It's just too much to not want to come to, especially if you want to get away. I say Motherland Beckon is beckoning to you. If you're focused on doing business, you can leverage the local businesses, because there are systems that have been put, business unusual has been put in place. For those of you or us that might say, you know, I don't know a lot about Nigeria, I don't know what I can do. You can start with business unusual and partner with local people who are already aligned to work. And we have a team who oversees that. This won't be just you deciding on something and getting burned. It's a process, and these are vetted and trusted people. So many things I can go on and on. The activities that are going to come during the period that we have the Equator is phenomenal. The polo racing and all this Dunbar racing and horse racing by the beach. These are things that you don't hear happens in Nigeria or in Africa, I don't know, but it's going to be happening here. So I just commend the visionary gusto in our able leader, Ambassador Otumba Wanle Akinboboye, for consistently being able to bring out the best in all that needs to happen in Africa. And how not only has he connected locally in Africa, he has gone to the Caribbean, finding ways to call people so they can see themselves in the opportunities, because it's an opportunity when you're called to serve. It's an opportunity when you're called to be part of something that's new, because peradventure you open your ears, your eyes, your mind. You might see that could be where you find your passion. That could be where you find your greatness. So this is a platform that is open for everyone. So I'm just excited. I mean, when you talk of security, there's a corporate guard. So they've thought about the whole gamut. So you have no excuse. And it's a one-stop shop. And I come here over and over. And I'm just as happy as when I come the initiative. You don't come back if you're not happy somewhere. So I invite you to come and be part of the Motherland Beckons, be part of the Ikwada Carnival, be part of Ikwada. It's a daily return. So some of you will come in December. Even when you come in January, you're still Ikwada. There's a special way you're celebrated when you come. And the team is amazing. You have the best team that you can ever want. They're very efficient, very quick to responding to whatever you have as needs. And the food is amazing and just beautiful.